Bianca.
Bianca, and you're here at the Texas Rally for Life as a dissenting opinion.
Yes.
And I don't understand your sign, though.
I had an abortion, and I did it because I had 2 children that I cared about very much, and I couldn't afford financially or emotionally to have another one. I made a mistake of getting pregnant by my husband, and we both decided that it was the best thing for our family, and it was.
Right. And what about do you think that was the best thing for the child?
It was not a child, it was a embryo, and it was 6 weeks. And I mean, I still believe in partial birth abortion when it comes to the person trying to survive. If a woman needs to live, then yeah, that's obviously the reason that they would do it. They don't just do it for fun. Nobody does it for fun. It was very expensive. It was hard. I was raised born again Christian. I've come to these things as a child, and I didn't understand. I didn't care that it was a personal decision for a woman to make. And now I get that, and now I understand it personally that I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for, it's my own decision, and it's not anybody else to make that decision. It was for my life, and it was the right decision.
So you were a born-again Christian. What happened?
My brain started coming in at around 15, 16.
Your what?
My brain started coming in around 15, 16, and I started thinking for myself, and I decided that it wasn't what I believed. I met a lot of wonderful gay, lesbian, trans people in my life.
A lot of wonderful gay, transgender.
Yeah, but my church was telling me that they weren't good, they were evil, they deserved to burn in hell, and I decided, I didn't want to be a part of that kind of thing anymore, and I wanted to be with, people that were more understanding.
Sure, I understand that. I wouldn't want to be around those judgmental people either. Let me ask you this, so where do you think you go then if you die? Heaven or hell?
I think that we decay, or, we go into the earth. It's just nature.
There is no heaven or hell?
I don't, nobody knows, obviously, but I don't believe that there is to be, but nobody obviously knows.
If there were, let's just imagine, if there was a heaven or a hell, where do you think you would go? If there were. You don't have to commit to it.
Well, if there was a heaven or hell, and the people that were, like, pro-life and, being, very judgmental to people, making personal decisions that are hard, if they were going to be there, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
So where do you think
but
you would go?
I know I'm a good person, and I know I would go to heaven if heaven's for good people, so,
Have you kept the 10 Commandments?
Have I kept the 10 Commandments?
That's God's standard of moral goodness, by the way.
But I don't believe in God or the Bible,
I
so
understand.
why would I listen to it?
We're just pretending.
I've never killed a person, have you?
Have you ever gotten angry or hated somebody, though?
Oh yeah, everybody does.
The Bible calls anger and hatred murder, because it judges not only what we do, but the very motives
don't you
of our
love like cops and military people? They go around killing people all the time.
Well, we're not talking about them.
We're not talking about that, no.
How about this? Have you ever told
We're
a
not
lie?
talking about the logical question that you just asked.
Well, I'm asking you. How about this? You ever told a lie?
Of course.
What
I
does that
don't like it, but
No, I understand. Me neither. What do you call somebody who lies?
somebody who lies regularly is a liar. Somebody who lies once in their life is a person, or every now and again.
So have you lied one time or more than one?
Probably.
If you're like
plenty
me,
of
we've
times,
lied
but
plenty, so
yeah,
that's
exactly.
liars, right?
People are people.
Right. One more. Have you ever misused God's name?
Very happily, yes.
So what's your name?
Bianca.
Bianca. Oh, that's right. I'm Steve, by the way. Thank you. By your own
Nice talking
admission,
to
I'm
you.
not judging you. You're a liar.
I am a sinner that is going to hell, yes.
No, hold on. I'm not saying that. But you did say that. You're a liar, a blasphemer, and a murderer, and you have to face God on Judgment Day. If God judges you by the 10 Commandments, are you guilty or not guilty?
I am not guilty of anything because God is...
No, if God judges you
an
for
idea.
keeping those commandments, remember, we're pretending here, right?
We're pretending.
If there's a God and he judges you by the 10 Commandments, you've admitted to being a liar, a blasphemer, and a murderer. If he does, would you be found guilty or not guilty?
If there is a God, he would have to beg for my forgiveness for everything he's done.
So let me tell you, the Bible says all liars will have their part in the lake of fire. No thief, no murderer, no adulterer can enter the kingdom of heaven. So
what about all the people he's killed?
So, Bianca, you'd be found guilty and you would end up in hell forever. That's bad news. But what's the good news? Do you know what the good news is?
What's your spiel? Give me your spiel.
You know it. You
Do you know how many thousand times that I've prayed to the Lord to save my soul?
Right.
And you know how many times he didn't listen and never responded because he wasn't there.
So let me tell you, this is what the Bible says, whether you believe it or not. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that
whoever believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Yeah, that's really good news, whether you believe in it or not. But that is the good news of the gospel. You can turn away from your sin, put your trust in Jesus, and believe that he died, was buried, rose again. But then here's the fine print. You know this.
But you know what's also really awesome
hold
is
on.
no, you hold on.
Okay.
Living your life by your own will and your own decisions and your own moral code, and it's to be a good person and to not hurt other people and to not judge other people and not to tell other people what to do or what decisions in their lives to make. That's a good person. That's the kind of person that God would know would go to heaven if there was a God. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.